These are the two best ways to get out of debt. There are two major ways to get out of debt, and both of them are taught all over online, but very few will actually break it down for you so you can see the pros and cons of both, and that's exactly what I'm going to do for you. Let's assume that you have 4 debts, okay? They're all listed right here, and this was kind of the makeup of your debt profile. Now, the two major ways of being able to pay off debt are on one side, you have the debt snowball method. On the other side, you have the debt avalanche method. Here's exactly the pros and cons of both of them. On the debt snowball method, you are going to order your debts from smallest to largest. Let's say that you have an extra $200 a month to pay off your debts. You would first attack this debt with $250, so it would take you roughly 2 months to get rid of this debt. Then you would take the same $200 you have plus the $25 minimum payment from that first debt, and now you have $225 to attack the second debt. That one would take you 3 months, then you get to take the $40 from that. Now you have $165 to attack debt number 3. What ends up happening is you build a snowball that gets bigger and bigger. With every debt you pay off, you get that minimum payment added to the snowball, and it gets easier and easier to continue to pay off larger and larger debts because you're adding more capital or money every single month to the pot. On the other side of the equation, you could do the debt avalanche method. This is when you arrange all the debts based on highest interest rate and you attack those first. Same scenario, $200 a month, and you're going to start attacking the $4,000 payment first, and that's going to take you roughly 20 months to be able to pay off that one. You then will do the $250, then the $500, and so on. Now, mathematically speaking, you will pay less interest if you go with the avalanche method, but you'll find it surprising that I actually tell people to do the snowball method, and here's why. It is statistically proven through multiple studies that if you gave the same number of people the same debts and half of them did snowball and half of them did avalanche, more people would finish the snowball method and get out of debt than the ones that started on the avalanche method. And the reason is all psychological. There are these mental wins or dopamine hits when you pay off a debt. When you take your number of debts from 4 to 3 within 2 months, and then from 3 to 2 with another 3 months, you are winning, and that boost propels you to continue to making those debt payments. The avalanche method, on the other hand, you have 20 months of trying to attack that one debt until you start seeing them come off your credit report and making that same progress. Now, I don't care which one you choose, snowball, avalanche, really doesn't matter to me so long as you stick to it and get out of bad debt. There is such thing as good debt and bad debt. Consumer debt is almost always going to be bad. Do everything you can to get out of debt. Stop putting money in your 401k, stop investing, stop spending money frivolously. Do everything you can to put as much money as you can in getting out of debt. It's going to take you a year or 2 maybe, but I promise you your ability to grow real long-term wealth after you are out of debt will be exponentially higher. Choose which one you're going to do and stick to it. Don't be like everyone else that tries for 2 or 3 months, fails, and goes right back into the same rat race. If you're looking for more ways to grow your net worth, follow me.